got a pile of manure here that we got from the showgrounds. They have horses there, and so they just pile it all up and we can go and collect some. So I brought it back here and put it here to let it weather and let it sit and go down a bit, and put black plastic on to help increase the heat of it, because horses only have one stomach, and so the seeds go in and out, and horse manure is full of seed. Cow manure, on the other hand, they have two stomachs and they actually digest a lot of the seeds, so it's far superior for putting into your garden. So it's good to let this sit, and if it cooks a little bit underneath there, if it gets hot enough, you'll kill a lot of seeds. But also we put worms in it. Let's have a look here, see if we can see some worms. That's from our worm farm. We just chuck them in.
So the worms help break it down.
And the worms help break it down, they aerate it, and they will also, there was something before, they run away from the light. So
it's looking really lovely.
Oh,
How fine it is.
Look,
it's beautiful.
Perfect.
And that's pure manure.
There we go.
There we go.
So, yeah, this is pretty well pure. Oh, this is manure and sawdust.
And sawdust.
Yeah, because they use sawdust at the showgrounds.
At the showgrounds,
yeah.
Which has helped to break it down anyway.
And sawdust is really good, and there's a lot of nitrogen in the manure in the stables, because they're urinating and everything on the sawdust and all that. So even though there's quite a bit of sawdust in it, there's enough nitrogen there to help it all break down. I'm just going to chuck some in here. And these are, all these dead leaves are good. Here's a nice one.
Oh, look at that worm.
They're all good in the compost.
How long would you leave this to break down before you add it into the compost system?
This has been here about 4 months. Okay. I do use fresh stuff sometimes, like we've got a syntropic garden going down there.
Yep.
And we're going to, when that's all finished, we're going to let it lie fallow and put plenty of worms and everything into it. So I'll just get some fresh manure. I'll chuck it on the top, put wet cardboard on it, and about 6 or 8 inches of mulch.
Yep.
And we let it sit there for about 4 or 5 months.
Yep.
And it won't be not that long, but until spring anyway. We plant into it end of September probably.
Okay.
And so the worms and everything will take care of it, and also the we got a big layer of mulch. The seeds in it, when they'll germinate in there, but they've got nowhere to go, so they'll die off.
Yep.
And then the worms will eat them.
So it's really important to have that really thick layer of mulch.
Thick layer of mulch, yeah. So we're just going to let it lie fallow till spring, and we just plant into that, and it will just be schmicko.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yes.
So this goes into the first one, the newest compost.
Well, I put it into this one here as well.
Yeah, okay.
So that's not ready for any yet. This one's just had a big infusion of arrowroot and so on. So it's ready for another layer.
And so this is how you're introducing the worms.
Well, oh, yeah, he got damaged, poor bugger.
This is how you introduce the worms into a fresh compost.
Not really. We just get the that stuff we saw in the worm. That's full of eggs. Every 3 weeks there's these eggs everywhere, right? So we just get half a bucket load of that and put it in the compost.
Gotcha. So you can use the worms in a worm farm into the garden.
Well, the eggs, yeah. When you take the lid off,
yes,
and you start stirring around, they'll all go down because they don't like the light, they don't like the vibration.
Yep.
Then you grab all the mix that's there, and it's full of worm eggs. So you keep that all together. You don't spread it out. Keep it all together. Put it in a thing, then cover it in your compost, and then
they grow and they replicate and they start doing their job.
Yeah, we'll have a look in here. This one. brush turkeys.
Keeping
They
them
love
out.
it. See, they dug a hole in that one over there. Only a little bit of space.
Yeah.
You know that carpet? They dug a hole over there, so I just put a little bit of metal stuff on there.
Bush turkey's no good food when they see it.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Look at those worms. That's a sign of a good compost.
Yeah.
Really good sign. Wow. And it doesn't smell
No, it doesn't smell.
at all. It doesn't stink at all.
Smelly composts are from anaerobic.
Yeah.
Once your compost starts to stink,
Yeah.
it's getting a bit anaerobic.
You need more air in it and more carbon.
Carbon, air, you know. Worms and compost, you know, they're just the best. The best. And if you live around here, you're always welcome to come and you can get some worm eggs from our place if you want.
Sounds like a plan.